Welcome back to the Tiesto The Motto remake. In the last part we made the verses and the builds, which is what we're going to go and take a listen to right now before we do the chorus today. Okay, so let's dive into the production on the chorus. So we're going to start this part with the bass, and the first preset I'm using is called Often from Car Music Volume 4. It's a really tight preset, and this is the MIDI that it's playing. I'm then adding in this sound, Brasileirao, which adds a bit of weight to the whole sound. And then we've got this preset called Crispy and Slappy, which really adds that slap house kind of texture. So all together we've got this. And the processing is quite basic. We've just got some BX digital, keeping everything in mono, and a bit of presence kind of shifting as well on the stereo side. So I just wanted to kind of shift things along and just get it as close as I could to the original. And then we've got some CLA doing some basic reduction. Really not a lot, about 2-3 dB reduction. We're then going to add in the kick, and this one comes from Car Music Volume 2. I felt like it had the perfect amount of top end kind of clip through and some bottom end as well to just really punch through the mix. But then we're coming back with this clap here from the previous section where we did this little pre-clap part. And then on our drum bus, the processing is quite basic. Again, we've got some CLA just to kind of glue all the samples. But then we've got the Lindell TE100, which is such a good tube EQ. I've boosted the 60 Hz region so we get a lot more punch out the bottom end. We've then got these really short crashes, which I had to fade out a lot because the decay on these were really short. We're then reusing the pad sound from the previous section, so if you want to check the presets and all that stuff out, you can go and check the last part. But what we've done is just recycled that preset, and then we're playing these MIDI notes here. And so these come in towards the ends of the drops. So then the ARP comes back in, which was also from the verses. The only difference this time is that we've got some EQ on there. And so all we've done here differently is cut all the bass low end, so there's no clashes in the low end with the other bass on the drop. And then we've got a downlifter / alarm kind of sound which comes in on the second half of the drops here. And so I've taken the same preset as the uplifter I used in the builds, but the only thing I've changed is the LFO here. I've flipped this so it's doing a downlifter rather than an uplifter. And then I'm also introducing a noise exhaust to go with that downlifter, so you get a lot of energy kind of being burst into the song on this second half. And then when the hi-hats come in, it's really up tempo and just energetic. So speaking of those, we've got some hi-hats from Car Music Volume 4. And then to accompany those, we've got some little offbeat kind of hi-hats. Closed hi-hats being panned to the left, and then a shaker here. And this is how it sounds all together. So that's the entire project wrapped up, including the verses, builds, and also the chorus. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and drop us a comment down below on what you want to see next. But for now, we're going to go and take a listen back and see how close we got with the Motto remake.
Make some moves. Nothing on that gelato. Wanna be seeing double. Gotta do what you gotta believe it. We ain't got no plans to leave it. Tell all of your friends to be here. We ain't gonna sleep all weekend. Oh, you know, that's the motto. Pop a few pills and pop a few champagne bottles.